We've leveled up in life, and today I'm in the quarter zip. And I'm also in the modded test realm for one simple reason. The Robo Challenge literally just released in this game, and today I'm gonna be using 100 bees and the best possible Robo Challenge hive to literally beat the Robo Challenge. This is gonna be fun. And we're starting off like always. Let's first get every single item in the game. And before I do any upgrades to the hive, super smoothie for haste. And my friend actually sent me the best composition for an 100 bee Robo Challenge hive. And since I have 100 bees, I'm gonna be able to get pretty much every single support bee. Even though I'm gonna go for a red hive today, I'm still gonna get bees like Cool Bee and Bumblebee because I have 100 slots. I can fit it in. And yeah, this gives blue pollen, so in case I do actually get a blue field, I'm gonna be able to still beat the round. So 2 hasty bees. Looker, rad, very rad. Alright, on to the legendaries. We're gonna need 5 music bees. Why? Because I have 100 hive slots. I can do anything. Ninja, shy. 5 carpenters. And for my 25th bee, we'll just do a buoyant. I've gotten every single bee that isn't a mythic in the hive that I actually need. So now let's upgrade to 100 hive slots. That kind of is the purpose of this video. We got the auto clanker to do all the work for me. All right, so we bought every single hive slot. Now everything after the first 25 is only 1 honey. And considering I'm very poor, it's very lucky that they made it this cheap. I wouldn't want to go bankrupt making this video. Okay, I almost ran out of honey, but I didn't. And now look at that beautiful view. 100 hive slots. It is incredibly cursed, but also incredibly majestic. Just like this music bee. Kind of thick. Okay, so the guy who sent me the hive composition told me to get 10 fuzzy bees. I think that is way too much, though. I mean, even 5 fuzzy bees is kind of pushing it, but since he said 10, I'm just gonna meet him in the middle and do 5. Okay, so 10 tadpoles. That actually does make sense, because I'm gonna get baby love and also blue boost tokens from this, which will help activate Star Stock, because we do actually have every single passive today. And in case I do get a blue field, as I said before, all these support bees will just make getting pollen in fields that aren't red super easy. All right, so tadpoles are done. Okay, let's do 1 bear bee. I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna do multiple event bees, even though I can. Yeah, so there's 2 bear bees. I'm only gonna do 1. We're making this fair. Oh my god, yeah, that's kind of cool. I didn't know my mic could do that. Let's do a crimson. Digital bee. Wait, that's a Fessa bee. Dude! Oh my god, I keep misclicking. Okay, there's digital. We'll do a gummy bee. Photon. Tabby. Windy. Now let's get to the fun part. Actual mythic bees. So far, without getting any mythics beside the fuzzies and tadpoles, and I guess the low and the buoyant, we have 48 types of bees. So now for the rest of the hive, we will need a crap ton of precise bees, a crap ton of spicy bees, and a crap ton of vectors. So I best get started on that. On to the spicy bees. And now time for the vectors. Okay, it's kind of getting hard to place. Let me get the glider. And now I'm just going top the hive. I think it's going to be a lot easier to place this way. Oh, yeah. That is a lot better. They say more money, more problems. And that's true. More hive slots, more problems, because it's harder to place bees in all your hive slots. Okay, 21 vectors, 10 tadpoles. I have 3 more hive slots. What should I put in them? Great question. I guess gifted level 25 ball singer can't hurt. And also cobalt bee in case I'm filling up in the blue field. So now I have pretty much every event bee. You know what? Why not get a shocked bee for the extra white pollen? Now I can just make this hive level 25 and gifted. That is just beautiful, bro. This is the most beautiful Robo Challenge hive I've ever used, bro. Holy crap. I'm a fan of that. And now let's get the best gear. Not before I get the amulets, though. Even though I already have every single type of passive, I still need the good buffs and stats from the amulets. So if I replace this, my capacity literally triples because the buff's applied. So I'm gonna try and go for a mixed kind of amulet, but still more red oriented. That is really good, actually. We got red and blue pollen. Critical chance pollen and instant conversion. We're taking that. Okay, that is actually really good. Supreme cog amulet time. We need something with super good power or super good chance. This will be a really good amulet if it was actually good. Too bad it's trash. Wait, why does it roll twice? If I get an amulet, dude, it literally rolls twice. What if I'm missing something good? All right, anyhow, instant red conversion, red pollen, and markability pollen. Hell yeah, we're taking that. And also King Beetle for 100% red bee attack, and Supreme Shell Amulet for that. That is good. 5% defense. I've never actually gotten defense on my Supreme Shell in the real game, and same with the test realm, but there's a first for everything, so we're trying that today. Guess what I need now? Gear. Hello, Coconut Crab. Good thing I don't even have to kill you. Your life gets spared today, so we get all 3 things. The Coconut Belt was not forgotten. The Petal Belt was forgotten. But is it really forgetting if I choose to not equip it? I don't think so. Gummy boots, gummy baller, not even because I'm gonna use it, just because it's cool and because I'm rich. Also, get badges to get every badge claims. Get Dark Scythe for a free Dark Scythe. Wait, we have bee quips? Hold up, I forgot about that. That's gonna make an even better red hive, but let's also get Demon Mask. Dude, this window should work. This is actually inaccurate, so I'm gonna message the owner to literally fix this. Hopefully he gets around to this. Screw all the bug fixing. I need my window in this basic shop to work. Okay, so we can get a bunch of bee quips. I'm just gonna spam these on any bee that takes it, because I'm not gonna nitpick bee quips for 100 bees, bro. It just doesn't make sense to. My hive is already absolutely cracked out of its mind. But even a few bee quips like these toy drums, worm scarves, I'm sure it makes a difference somehow, somewhere. And I can't even put any of this on. Actually, yes, I can. Boink. What we need is a sweatband. For the red and blue gather mouse, let's add that to the case. And what I need to gather for is anytime I collect a smiley sticker for Digital Bee. So if I level that up like crazy with these debug waxes, the Digital Bee should be absolutely crazy. Okay, and 5 debug waxes later. Okay, we got a hive bonus for blue and red pollen. Nice. Also more energy and red gather. Okay, and we also got white gather amount. That's insane. I think it's safe to say I have the best 100B Robo Challenge hive the modded test realm has ever seen, and that's because this is the first 100B Robo Challenge hive the world has ever seen. Anyway, Robo Bear, hello. Wait, you know what? I'm claiming this quest without even getting max gear. I still have yet to get the Crimson Cobalt guards. Okay, bro said goodbye to me. I'm gonna say goodbye to you as well. Wait, can't I just jump through here? Oh yeah, all the noob to pros. I've learned all the nitpicking tips and tricks. Cobalt guard, Crimson guard. Yes, sir. Now we officially have max gear. Wait, what is that yellow button? A reset mob timers. That is a weird spot to have that, but cool. I'm gonna make sure to not go near that. All right, super smoothie, nectar tester, marshmallow bee. Festa bean does not actually work. The owner told me that, so that's unfortunate. I can't break the game as much as I would hope to. But yeah, spend one pass, and okay, round 1. So let's get Shy Bee, I guess, Tadpole, Vector, and Photon. So I get to pick 4 bees per round. So by round 25, I will have 100 bees to use. All right, homepage, and white pollen. Okay, reroll. Dude, wait, these upgrades are insane. I can't tell if they're a lot better than in the main game, but to me, it seems that way. All right, well, 1 gumdrop, and already it's pretty much done. Let's go. This is gonna be a very weird-looking Robo Challenge. This is still unfinished, but I'm still gonna have a lot of fun using 100 bees to pretty much break this game, and I'm out of cogs, bruh. But yeah, making honey should be super easy, especially with all these gumdrops. Especially if I just use Star Cell. Look, my collection just goes to like 100,000 instantly. So round 3, how about we do mountaintop? Wait, no, Pepper is closer. Let's do Pepper. Riley Bee, Cool Bee, Precise, and Fuzzy Balls. Now we'll do this and this. And let me organize my inventory while we're running. So we got Sprinkler. I doubt it's gonna get difficult, but it might. So just in case it does, I'm prepared. Okay, so Pepper. And already Star Cell literally instantly finishes this quest. Too easy. Round 4. Okay, what looks less suffering? To be honest, these quests are easy, but they're annoying. I don't think the quests are this annoying in the real game. Like, I'm made to run halfway across the map. We need red and blue pollen. Actually, that's not really halfway across the map. Why am I complaining? I should shut up and just do the challenge. Do snowflakes work? Oh, currently unfinished. Bruh. Do coconuts work? Oh yeah, of course they do. Good thing they have a cooldown though. Oh, JK. No cooldown. Scammer gets scammed. All right, round 5. The most annoying round of them all. Way worse than round 25. 100 mosquitoes and 2.5 mil white pollen. Let's get Bear Bee and Vicious Bee. Bro, we're literally maxing out all the event bees. Let's also get Bee Ability Pollen. And also 100% bee attack. I'll lock that in for the next round to buy. And we'll just try and finish this up in Spider. The pollen's already done. And I could just Star Cell all these mosquitoes. Too easy. Actually, wait, no, can I? I don't even think Star Cell does damage yet. That is how underdeveloped the game is. So far, it's gonna get better. Can I just chill here and still have the mosquitoes fly at me? That would be pretty convenient. Mosquitoes, where are you? Oh, they're still flying. Let's go. TS is just too easy. All I do here is sit back, relax, just like with the hive slots. And yeah, the mosquitoes just die. I'm gonna scroll TikTok. Okay, round's done. On to round 6. Thank God. The curseness is done. Okay, Crimson Bee, Precise, Gummy, Commander. Right, now we can get this attack. And I don't think any of this is worth it, so let's reroll. And all this is garbage except expansion. Wait, I actually have the super cool capacity buff, which is super cool because it gives me capacity times 20 capacity. But it actually doesn't work inside of the Robo Challenge, unfortunately. Or should I say fortunately, because it kind of makes it a little more realistic. If 100 bees in the Robo Challenge is realistic, then yeah. Very realistic chat. Oh, and also, what does stay is Balloon Blessing. So while I'm here with my 1.7 billion capacity, let's plop down every single balloon so we can fill them up and get more capacity for free by doing nothing. Smiley test, how good is this? Okay, I don't know how good that was. Wasn't really paying attention, but balloons, please fly, and looks like we filled all of them up. So we got ourselves a 43x balloon. Not bad. And that should equate to times 2.7 capacity. Really good. You can do this in the main game too. I don't know why the developer thinks this is a joke. I'm not joking about the window. That is very important, if not the most important mechanic in the game. And now that I have more capacity and I know that the developer is fixing the biggest bug the game has ever seen, I can continue the Robo Challenge in peace. Oh, times 2 blue bee attack and blue pollen. Why not? And now time to do goo. You know, I'm not going to use Star Saw. I feel like it's kind of cheatering. I don't want to have too much of a broken advantage. But yeah, even without Star Saw, the game's just too easy. 100 bees or 4 bees per round do that. By round 8, I should have half of the bees I have now. So I should have 16 instead of freaking 32. I'll fix right now. You're right. This is so important. Yeah, I know. This is a very important and the most important thing the game has ever seen. So yeah, thank you for fixing. Love how I said I'm not going to use Star Saw and I use Star Saw. Sorry. Clickbait. Scammer gets scammed. All right, round 9. Looker, tadpole. Now we got homepage, bee attack, white pollen. And I should... Actually, no, this is not worth it. -4 cogs per round. That's the biggest scam ever, bro. I do not think that is a good investment. Okay, that's done. And is that round 10? Oh, yes, it is. Let's do red pollen. Spicy, shocked, carpenter, fuzzy. And we'll get this. First off, let's max the red pollen so I don't have to worry about that. And okay, mosquitoes, can you like stop? I need my bees to produce tokens. That'd be nice. Okay, I kind of hate how every bee attacks mobs instead of producing tokens. I think that is how the real game works though, so realism, W. And in a few precise marks, red pollen is done. Now we gotta be done with the cog mowers. It looks like Sarsa actually does do damage, which is pretty nice. Okay, everything is dead in pumpkin. And let me tell you, round 10 in the main game with half the bees isn't too complicated, but it still takes so much longer. It still probably takes 1 to 2 minutes. Right here, I'm about to be done faster than I ever would have been able to in the real game. Just because I have so many freaking bees, they demolish the cogmores super fast. All right, well, it's that easy. Around 11, let's do the goo. Precise, basic bee, tadpole, and line bee. How convenient. Fluid simulation. We could do that. And lock in with the gumdrops. No Star Saw this time. Trust. Only Beam Storm. And only bees. Oh, I got Gummy Star, bro. What? Well, that does give, like, times 1.25 goo, so that's nice. W buffs. And it's done in, like, 20 seconds. But, guys, I forgot something really important. This is making my life way too difficult. I'm struggling way too much without this. Can I, like, do this parkour? Yeah, it's the moon amulet. Y'all guessed it. Now to get an actually good one. Why is that actually good? We're taking that. Now for round 12. Clover and coconut. That's interesting because I still haven't killed coconut crab. I'm guessing it's not gonna be that hard to actually do this quest. All right, white pollen. Wait, 10% is conversion and tornado and beamstorm pollen. We definitely gotta get that in the next round. Now I'm like a little too poor to afford that. And there's no point to farm rose. We gotta go clover and then coconut. Do I have micros? Yes, I do. Thank you, game. And now let's plop down some loaded dice. Okay, that's not clover. Yes, that is clover. I lied. Once again, get clickbaited. Clover's done. And now for the coconut. We just need a little pollen. Wait, this thing died? I don't even remember killing it. Maybe when I ran in and my bees just auto-sniped it in 1 second. That's definitely possible. Yeah, as soon as I get a single triangulate or precise mark, it's just Jover. Come on. Yes! I knew it. For some reason, triangulates are absolutely insane in this game. They just make a disproportionate amount of pollen compared to other tokens. But yeah, blue pollen. Let's test out the blue power of this hive. Oh, quest reroll. And now I can't afford this, unfortunately, but we can get more red pollen. And boys, am I supposed to be able to do 600 million pollen at round 13 in the main game? This seems kind of hard, but also I do have 100 bees in this game. I'm just curious how it is in the main game. Maybe that is how the game actually works, but I think usually you have a little less pollen to collect. Or maybe I'm just tripping. But yeah, blue pollen can't be that hard. We have all the blue boost tokens. We have frogs. We even have Popstar if need be. Okay, wait, this is actually proving to be a little hard. It's been a minute. Minimal pollen collected. Come on, can I get blue flower? I've used like 5 loaded dice, bro. Dude, blue flower. Finally. And I guess that was my biggest problem. I didn't have times 3, and there we go. It's done. Let's freaking go. Round 14 with red pollen and honey. Are they trying to give me the easiest victory ever? This is like exactly what I need. I keep spending all my cogs. I can't even buy this torrent. I've had this on lock for like 4 rounds, which is really bad because I'm pretty much missing the chance to get better legendary upgrades. I only have 2 slots instead of 3 where they could spawn. And yeah, in like 15 seconds of just using Star Saw and running around, it's done. Round 15, Mega Mosquitoes with white pollen. W combo. All right, Carp, Ninja, Precise. I'm getting this out the way. I'm buying Torrent. I don't even care. Also, B move speed and locking in the red pollen. I think spiders, I mean, I do have a lot of homepage. So we could just go to Dandelion for the white pollen. And the Mega Mosquitoes are as easy as ever to kill. Only thing left to do are the Mega Mosquitoes. But I unfortunately have 75 million capacity. That is like nothing. Bro, I'm gonna need to upgrade my capacity a lot and refrain from getting upgrades that limit my capacity. But yeah, round 15's done. Once again, they're giving me the easiest possible quest ever. All right, even though I said I'm not gonna do it, let's do this. And let's also do SSD, solid state drive, for more capacity. I just realized what that means. Solid state drive, that's like the drive you put in your computer, and that gives more capacity. Oh, that's why it's called that. Dude, Anna is a genius or something. I don't even know. Okay, precise, spicy, tadpole. Blink, we can do more blue field capacity and also expansion for more capacity. And also white pollen, because why not? And now we got 2 fields to collect from. 1.5 billion from mushroom and clover, which is very much doable. Come on, bees, pull up. We ain't got all day. Dude, just from these upgrades, I already have 250 million capacity. So I like 3x, 3.5x my capacity just from that. And I guess coconuts instantly convert my backpack. So it's like a free micro that can spam like infinitely. Round 18. Pumpkin and honey seems rather simple. Let's do fuzzy balls, music bee, festive, homepage. And never get this. HDD, it is terrible. Just like in real life, you never want a hard drive. You want a solid state drive. But you get 0 instant conversion, 0 goo conversion. You just cook yourself for the rest of the game. Okay, quest B. That is just 28 billion honey. Seeing how good the vectors are, I'm just gonna go straight for vectors. No other bees except vectors. This is really good. Wait, why does reroll cost 35 cogs? I'm not that rich, bro. Alright, whatever. We can just do this in rows. How does one get a lot of honey? Probably just spam gumdrops and hope a vector bee drops a triangulate. But not before we kill every single mob, because that is proving to be very hard. It's hard for the bees to do anything if they don't kill all the mobs. And wait, before even any abilities got off, I guess this is done. Since we're making it to the big leagues, we're now in round 20. I'm just gonna try and have precision active always. 2 vectors, 3 vectors. Wait, instant conversion. I have a lot of attack, but I don't have a lot of instant conversion. So let's get that. Let's get this and homepage and bee attack. Yay. And now we gotta kill 20 cog mowers. I see some in sunflower, and I see some in pine, and I don't know where else. Probably pineapple and... wait. Oh my god, they're in pepper? I don't think I've ever seen them in pepper. All right, you know what? While we kill the cogmores, we'll also kill the annoying mosquitoes. So we'll first kill everything, then we'll get the pollen. Bees lock in. And oh my god, as soon as they get to the cogmower, it's just dead. It does not stand a single chance. This thing is fried. And I lost my precision. That's sad. Okay, so there's cogmores in top field, and the final ones are pine tree. Makes sense. Bees, lock in. We ain't got all day. 20th time saying that in my life, probably. I'll say it probably another 20. Final 5 are here. Let's kill them. And the pace is actually pretty average. This is about when I'd kill all the cogmores in the main game, so that's interesting. I guess the higher you go in rounds, the more it equals out. Because the more of an advantage you have in the main game, here you might have level 25 bees and 100 of them, but in the main game you have all the mutations, you have the best amulets you picked over the last 7 years, you also have the best bee quips, probably. I'm speaking for myself as someone who's played the game for a long time. And okay, Triangulate finished off the entire quest. W's. Level 21 and 81 billion goo. We'll do that. Okay, precise. Digital. Dude, oh my god. Yo. Okay, let's do the cloud, obviously. Then we can do nullify, critical power. Now, I do lose a little capacity, but I also gain a lot. So now I have 1.3 billion. The cloud literally saved me there, bro. And let's go to mushroom. I have so many homepage upgrades. Mushroom is going to be absolutely crazy. We can also 4x clear this. And Gummy Morph is going. Bees! Spawn tokens! God damn it. These freaking things are not spawning tokens. They're just freaking flying around and killing things, which is good. But also, I'd prefer tokens. Gummy Star is going. And the quest is gone. Because it's done. Boom. All right, quest B. Honey and goo. Easy. Same strat for that. Let's get more capacity. Goo. And this. And if I didn't have enough capacity before, we now have 1.3 billion again. Did it not go up at all? Okay, never mind. It doesn't even matter. Because this is being done so easily. Gummy Star's going. Oh my god. The 100 bees are absolutely locking in. And, bro, that was like 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Crazy. Around 23. All right, coconut, dandelion, so many more vectors. Homepage, pollen, and start. Now, I signed up for dandelion and coconut. I didn't even read what quest I clicked on. Luckily, it's actually possible and not something like balloon pollen or converting pollen at hive. If you get that in the late stages of the game, you're just cooked. You don't stand a chance. But yeah, dandelion should be easy because of all the homepage upgrades. And bro, Vicious Ball Stinger is OP because it snipes all the things flying that my bees fly towards really slowly, so they get done super easy. Okay, triangulators. That's bro, that is broken. Now, coconut time. You didn't have a problem with it in the past, and we probably won't have a problem with it now. Smiley. Oh, that's not a smiley. Never mind. Ow, wait, I'm dying? Okay, but you don't want to die. That would be bad for business. Dying is negative ROI. Now, fuzzy bees are actually making this field quite thick. And it's done. Just like that. Before I get to the next round, I want to get max precision. Might as well increase my chances of winning by as much as possible, because clearly I've been struggling this whole video. I'm really scared for the last 2 rounds. Will I be able to do them? I don't know. Yeah, I'm obviously being sarcastic. Obviously, I'll be able to beat this. Round 24, we have 5x precision. Should be easy. Okay, honey. That's all we need. Nice. Homepage. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're about to win anyway. So let's just make all the honey ever. Smiley check. How much does this give? Okay, not that much. Smiley is not actually that OP in this game. Okay, so now precision triangulates, and it's done. The final round. I'm whipping out live split for this one. I want to see how quickly I'll be able to kill the final round. And I don't know why I started the timer early. Chat, I didn't jump it. Okay, goo. That's easy. Let's do precise. Tadpole, tadpole, and tadpole. Wait, does it work? Reroll. Okay, there we go. I have 99 bees. I'll just call it even with 100. Wait, what? The game's broken! Chat, did I break the game with my insane speedrun? I can't even do round 25. I'm trying to click everything. Okay, I literally got reconnected. The owner did some fixing. Apparently, that was like a bug or something. So let's try again. Oh my god, round 25, it's saved. Thank god. Coconut and stomp. That is more difficult, though. Let's re-roll. Blue and goo. No, let's re-roll again. Rose! Yes! And now we literally have 100 bees. Let's freaking go. Chat, it's not even that the game glitched. I literally just made that. I made all that up so I could refresh the round. Just kidding, no. Anyway, let's get back to grinding. Hopefully, I didn't lose all the momentum, which I don't think I did. Oh my god, I didn't start the speedrun timer. Whatever, just subtract like 10 seconds or add 10 seconds on top of what I get. But all right, slowly but surely we're going. Let's also 4x glitter and marshmallow bee and nectar tester, and everything's dead. And now it's time for this quest to die, for this round to be over. I'm way more than ready for that to be happening. Okay, precise marks literally cooked up, and there we go. Let's freaking go. The Robo challenge is done. Wait, round 26? Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, I guess that took like 30 seconds to do that round, and yeah, that's 100 bees versus Robo challenge. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and sub, and tell me some more ideas I should do with a Robo challenge with 100 bees, or just with a Robo challenge, because we can code anything. Whatever your mind desires, we can code into the game. So yeah, tell me in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also join my Discord, link in the description. Peace.